Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. We're right off the bat on the old show today. Alfa Romeo's in the news. Alfa's actually made an announcement that they're going to add on to 86 Fiat and Maserati dealerships in the United States and Canada to start off their dealer network here in North America. Now, there's only going to be 4 dealerships in the entire country of Canada, which seems a little bit odd. And even more odd, at least to me, if that is such a thing, more odd, that one dealership is going to be in the state of New York, but 10 dealerships are going to be in the state of Texas, which is a little bit strange to me. Now, all of these dealerships are going to have a little bit of a trick, as they're only going to have one model, the 4C, to actually be sold. Now, if you want to get your hands on one of these models, official pricing just came out as just a touch over 55,000 US dollars will get you one of these models. But you're going to have to wait a year to get the $55,000 version, as the early one is going to have a launch edition actual model that's going to have a special price, and it's going to be closer to 70,000 US dollars for the launch edition, or for the first go round of these particular machines. Now, if you want to, you can hook up with your Alfa network and actually see where your local dealership may be in and around your part of the world if you live here in the US or Canada. Next up on the list, Lotus showed off this fantastic machine. This is the Lotus Exige S LF1 limited edition. Now, right off the bat, you can see this is done off in the colors of the Formula One or their Grand Prix team. And it is a little tip of the hat to that particular Grand Prix team. Now, this vehicle comes with a 3.5 liter V6 putting out 345 brake horsepower and 295 pounds-feet of torque. And that is shifted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. 0 to 60 runs will take you 3.8 seconds and has a top speed of 170 miles an hour. Now, because of its lightweight and the nice power plant, this vehicle gets some phenomenal fuel economy numbers, as fuel economy numbers come in at 19 city, 37 out on the highway. This car does pretty doggone good for being a borderline supercar. Now, let's get down to the brass tacks. If you want to get your hands on one of these particular machines, they're only going to build a handful of them. 81 of them are actually going to be built. And that 81 is a significant number in that the Formula One or Grand Prix team has 81 victories in its history, so they're going to sell one for every victory achieved by the Grand Prix team. No official word on pricing as of yet, but there's a lot of freebies. If you buy one of these 81 automobiles, you get a free tour for 2 of the plant that builds this particular vehicle. You also get a half-scale Romain Grosjean Formula One schemed helmet, Romain Grosjean being their #1 Formula One driver. You also get a Lotus F1 key fob, you get a Lotus F1 USB data stick, and you also get discounts on Lotus merchandise and also Lotus F1 merchandise. Now, this particular vehicle is going to be going on sale hopefully very, very soon. Hopefully we'll have some more news as far as the official pricing was on this particular machine. We'll keep you in tune of what comes out about that in the future. Next up on the list, the Pagani Huayra is in the news. The Huayra is going to get its first ever special edition. Think back to all those Pagani Zondas and the thousands of doggone special editions they showed off every couple of weeks. Going to happen for the Huayra as well. This particular vehicle's first special edition is going to be named after one of the world's most famous racetracks. Yes, indeed. It's the Nürburgring. It'll be the Pagani Huayra Nürburgring edition. Now, there's no real word on what kind of special edition stuff you get with it, what kind of power it's going to make, or anything like that. Pagani's being pretty tight-lipped on that as of yet, but I'm sure that some official announcements are going to be coming very, very soon. And last up on the list, you remember this particular model. This is the Subaru SVX. This was sold several years ago. Apparently, the successor of this machine may be in the pipeline for Subaru, and it may be coming out with a hybrid drivetrain. there's a lot of people close to the folks over at Subaru say that this vehicle is in development as we speak. And don't let the hybrid drivetrain freak you out a little bit, because this vehicle is already rumored to have a 3.3 liter, normally aspirated flat 6, along with a Lexus hybrid drivetrain, and the two of them together are supposedly going to make 375 brake horsepower. So it's a pretty exciting sounding hybrid. That being said, we may have to wait some time for this particular machine to actually make its official debut. Maybe by the end of the year we may have a concept on this vehicle, but then again, maybe not. This is still in the rumor stages, and there is a lot of rumors floating around about this. A lot of outlets are talking about this particular car, the old SVX from Subaru. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. If you want to jump on over to the Facebook page, the link's down in the show notes. Also, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time. Get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.